Hello everyone. This video is going to answer a very common data recovery question. The question is, my hard drive PCB board is damaged very badly, almost impossible to repair it. What can we do? This picture shows two PCB boards from our clients. One is burned very badly, one is damaged by improper repairing. The answer to this question is to swap the PCB board. When the PCB board is too hard to repair or almost impossible to repair it, swapping the PCB board is the best solution. Before fixing the PCB board, let us do a basic analysis on the PCB board. Then we know what to do. We are going to use these two pictures to talk about the basic functions of the PCB board and the hard drive case, and also talk about some quick fix solutions. Picture 1 is the hard drive case after removing the PCB board. Picture 2 is the PCB board. We are going to use the red circle number as sequence to talk about them one by one. 1. Main IC, also called CPU. On the picture 2, under the red circle 1 is the main IC, and if you take a close look, you can see a heatsink peg on the top. The corresponding part on the hard drive case is also under the red circle 1 is the heatsink built in with the hard drive case. That means this chip will get hot when the hard drive working. So keep the hard drive cool is always a good idea. In other words, if the hard drive gets overheat, the hard drive probably will not work properly. 2. Motor IC. On picture 2, under the red circle 2 is the motor IC. The corresponding part on the hard drive case on picture 1, also under the red circle 2, is a heatsink. This is the motor IC's heatsink. This chip will get hot for sure when the hard drive is running. And if the hard drive gets overheat, the first victim is this chip. This chip is very easy to be burned when the hard drive gets overheat. 3. Actuator contacts. On picture 2, under the red number 3, are the contacts for actuator on the PCB board. On picture 1, under red number 3, are contacts for the actuator on the hard drive case. The actuator controls the disk head to read and write from the disk. So these contacts are very important. Some cases, for example, the hard drive gets watered, or the hard drive was in the high humidity condition for a long time. These contacts may get rusty. For this hard drive PCB board, if you take a close look on picture 2 under the red number 3, you can see the contacts already partially be rusty. So cleaning the contacts sometimes can fix the problem if the problem is caused by the poor connection of the contacts. 4. Motor contacts. On picture 2, under the red number 4, are the motor contacts. The corresponding part on the hard drive case, also under the red number 4, are motor contacts. If the hard drive doesn't spin, cleaning the motor contact sometimes helps, but not always, because if the hard drive doesn't spin, maybe because of the poor contacts, or maybe because of the motor chip is burned, or maybe because of the disk or spindle stuck, and many other different reasons. So cleaning the motor contacts only can fix the problem caused by the poor connection. After finishing the basic analysis of the PCB board, let us go back, take a look of the damaged PCB board. The motor chip is burned very badly, as we can see it. For other chips, we are not sure if they are damaged as well. There is one special IC on the board, which is the firmware IC. This chip holds all the critical information of the hard drive. One very important thing is that we can test this chip good or bad, and also we can test the information on this chip is good or bad. For other chips on the PCB board, it is hard to test them. For example, the main IC. It is really hard to test the main IC is working or not. So, replacing the chip on the board, it is not an easy and reliable solution. So, we consider to swap the whole PCB board instead of fix the chip on the board, because the donor board is from a working hard drive, so the donor board is guaranteed is working, and also we can transfer the information from the bad PCB board to the good donor board. We can test the information of the firmware from the memory chip. So we guarantee the board is good, the firmware is good, so we can have a good working donor board will be compatible with the original hard drive. In order to swap the PCB board, first we have to find the donor PCB board. Second, we have to make the donor board work on the old hard drive. Locate the model number of the hard drive. Locate the board number of the hard drive PCB board. You may go to www.hdd-parts.com. In the search box, input the board number and then click on Go. The correct donor board is found. PCB board firmware. PCB board firmware is the information data on the PCB board. It may be in the memory chip or in the main chip on the PCB board. For this model hard drive, we have to do the PCB board firmware transfer first, then we swap the PCB board. Otherwise, the new board will not work on the original hard drive. Why do we have to do the PCB board firmware transfer? Because for this model hard drive, one PCB board includes two parts, hardware and firmware. The PCB board firmware includes hard drive's unique configuration data. The hard drive needs this unique configuration data to work. So we have to transfer this unique configuration data from the original board to the donor board. Then the donor board can work on the original hard drive. Regarding the hard drive PCB board firmware transfer, we have three things to mention. First, PCB board firmware transfer is different from the hard drive firmware upgrade. the PCB board firmware transfer is to transfer the PCB board firmware from one board to another board. The hard drive firmware upgrade is to upgrade the hard drive's own firmware. It nothing to do with another hard drive or another PCB board. Second, we can do the PCB board firmware transfer from the physically damaged PCB board, like burned, watered, or other kind of damage. Our PCB board firmware transfer success rate is more than 95%. Third, we do the PCB board firmware transfer for our clients for free. This picture shows the procedure how we do data recovery for our clients. First, the client sends their hard drive to us. Second, we do data recovery. Third, we ship back the data to our clients. We receive many questions regarding the hard drive PCB board firmware, also called hard drive PCB board BIOS, and the hard drive PCB board compatibility. So let's talk a little bit more about this in general. Some PCB boards BIOS are in the independent memory chip, like the first picture shows. Some PCB boards BIOS are integrated into the main IC, like the second picture shows. Most of the modern hard drive PCB boards need to do the BIOS transfer before swapping the PCB board. Even the donor boards are identical with the original boards in hardware. We have to transfer the BIOS from the original board to the donor board. Then the donor board can work on the original hard drive. The third picture shows some of these PCB boards. But there are some hard drive PCB boards do not need the BIOS transfer. As long as the donor boards are identical with the original boards, you can swap the boards directly. The fourth picture shows some of these kind of boards. If you have any questions, such as how to find a donor board, if your board need to do the BIOS transfer, where is the BIOS of your PCB board, how to swap your PCB board, please go to www.hdd-parts.com to check it out, or you may take pictures of your hard drive and the PCB board and email to us. We will give you the correct answer. Thank you so much for taking your precious time to watch my video. Any comments are really appreciated. If this video is a little bit of help, could you please click on like to support me? Thank you again. Bye.